Darius Acuff. Some people are saying he's the best player in college basketball. Should he go number one? Let's break down his film.
Play slower than the University of Houston. A real contrast in styles. And right out of the gate, a foul.
So this is raw film. I'm not watching. This is earlier in the season, so I'm sure he's developed since then as well. But I'm trying to stray away from the highlights because the highlights don't really show you nothing. You know what I mean? Like, I need a full game just to watch like how people ball. So this is the Darius Acuff breakdown.
Darius Jr. with the reach. Our lineups in this one. There's 5.
So 6'3", 190 as a freshman. I have watched Darius Acuff. I believe his comp to me is somewhere in the realm of Jeff Teague. I see a little bit of Nate Robinson in him. Not the vertical. But he does get up. He's not that small, but like his game on the floor, his floor game reminds me of Nate Robinson. And then Fred VanVleet. I have Fred VanVleet for Darius Acuff as well. I like him. I like Darius Acuff's game a lot. He's got the athleticism going to the rim that reminds me of Jeff Teague. And he can get up and dunk it. And but he's like he reminds me most of Fred VanVleet, I would say. That's what I had. And when I do these player comps, I do that on terms of play style, not talent or level. I do think that Darius Acuff is probably. Look, Fred VanVleet was a great college player, so that takes nothing away. But I feel Darius Acuff could probably have a higher ceiling in the league. But again, a lot of things got to go the right way to see. I think Acuff has an argument to be made to be in the top three. Cameron Boozer. It depends on Cameron Boozer. I think if you're talking about college basketball, he's the 4th best player I've seen, okay, thus far. But I do think you can make an argument for taking a guard like Darius Acuff over Cameron Boozer, but I don't think you can argue taking him over AJ DeBonsa or definitely not DP. So that's my thing on Darius Acuff. I do think he's a great player, and we're going to watch this.
Firepower certainly with Arkansas. Kingston Flemings has had a real.
And I do think I would take Cameron Boozer because Cameron Boozer is the best. He's up there. He's in the conversations as the best player in college basketball right now. Like he'd be the MVP for the NCAA. But that play style doesn't necessarily translate. So you could make the argument for Darius Acuff. For me, I'm slotting them as I had. It's going to be DP, AJ DeBonsa, and then Cameron Boozer, and then Darius Acuff. And I would say 1 and 2 are interchangeable, and 3 and 4 are interchangeable there to me.
Great influence on this Houston attack. And of course, as we noted, he is a true freshman point guard, much like Darius Acuff Jr.
And both these teams, I'll tell you what, take out the smelling salts if we see any zone in this game, Rich, because I will be fainting.
That's
he's
a floater, high degree of
you can see obviously they're running plays for him off the ball as the point guard.
difficulty and a good start.
This kid has been spectacular. 18 points a game. The big thing is he's just...
Yo, this dude reminds me of oh my god, bro. Yo, what is that movie? Is it Like Mike? Calvin Cambridge? Y'all know that movie? Oh my goodness, what is that movie called, bro? With the shoes on the thing. Yeah, I think it's Like Mike. He reminds me of him, bro. He looks like him kind of, doesn't he?
Second in the SEC in assists as a freshman and has a 3-to-1 assist to turnover ratio. He has been spectacular.
3-to-1 assist to turnover ratio is stellar.
From Kingston Flemings for Houston, he's been pretty good.
Now, I don't like using that because assists sometimes are a misleading stat, and turnovers are as well. Like you can have shitty turnovers and okay turnovers that I can live with, and assists. I count assists my own way. When you create an advantage for your team, I count that as an assist, even if the dude misses the shot. Because when I'm taking notes, at least as a coach and as when I'm doing my thing, especially in like recruitment and evaluation settings, I count assists completely differently than the stat line does it, and for obvious reasons.
Flemings feeds the post. Sanak with a turnaround. Defensive rebounding, that's something that John Calipari really wants to see improve today.
Yeah, because they want to run, and they're also playing a team that's one of the best offensive rebounding teams.
I don't like that, but hey, look, he seems to have a knack, and this is the thing. You got to make exceptions for certain players. I've seen enough of this guy at this point. I've watched 1 minute of the film here, but like I've seen enough film prior to me making this video that I know this guy knows the court. He knows he's got great vision. He's honestly probably the best facilitator out of those top 4. Okay, so he's like the best true point guard. Like he definitely has more court vision than Darren Peterson. Darren Peterson's just an elite, lethal scorer with length and he plays great defense as well. And I think that he's just better. But Acuff's got a better sense of the floor. So when he leaps to make that pass, I might let it slide. You know what I'm saying?
In the country, Arkansas better defensive rebound in this game.
As John mentioned, Trevin Brazil just red hot for Arkansas. Top of the screen in the corner right now. Acuff pulls. Right.
And Acuff still, to me, reads as a...
Sam draws a double.
I like Acuff. Look, Acuff to me still reads as a score-first guy. That's why I said Fred VanVleet and not like Rajon Rondo. You know what I mean? Like he still is a creator for his team. He's the guy that's gonna go get buckets. He's not just setting up the offense and getting people in the right places and throwing it to stars. Like he's the one that they trust to score. Also, I like his discipline off the ball. He's a very IQ. He's a very intelligent player. He's a high IQ player.
Chase McCarty, another freshman.
And that's what you need as a point guard. You need a leader that's going to be disciplined and be the on-court coach. And him jumping to the ball from the weak side and being attentive, being aware, keeping the defenders, keeping his his responsibility in his peripheral.
In the ball game for Houston.
This is all good stuff.
Screens for Uzan. Step back, it's a 2.
A nice box out. Look at that from the guard position. Hey man, Darius Acuff, man, you're the fucking man. Look, I mean he's finding a body, right? This is what we say, and this is the type of shit that wins games. Like you slickly win games doing this. Obviously, this game looks bad for Arkansas, but
step back.
Look at him. Shot goes up, find a body. I'm not looking at the ball. I'm not jumping. Guess what? Because I'm a small guard. I'm 6'3" nowadays as a small guard. I'm a small guard. I got to be the smartest guy. I got to be the best player on the court. I can't be one of these other guys who's just gonna leap. Good box out, and Cal's got him boxing out. I mean, they're all boxing out. Okay, so that's good. That's how you get rebounds. Is when 5 people box out. That's a rebound. You grabbing the ball with 2 hands, that doesn't count as a rebound to me. They might put that on the stat sheet, but if you just jumped, tipped the ball up, and got lucky, then you know what I mean. That's not a rebound to me. You just got lucky. A rebound is when we get a rebound as a team.
Rebound. Richmond.
Hello. That's tough.
You can't run unless you get some stops. That time, Arkansas got a stop. They were ready to go.
Richmond with the
Talented. I mean, this
New Year's Eve Live, Nashville's Big Bash on CBS.
Cal, I've given Calipari some flack, and I've been like, hey, this guy's just a recruiter, which he is obviously a recruiter first as a coach, but, I mean, he knows basketball, obviously.
Uzan with 8 with that missed free throw.
True college guard here.
We know Arkansas
Staying back to bring the ball up the court. In the NBA, everybody can handle the ball a little bit.
in transition, but they're going to have to score in a half court.
Acuff taking over.
The kid's good, man. Tell me he doesn't look like Calvin Cambridge. With the hair and everything.
He's got 11.
He looks like Calvin Cambridge grew up. He went to college.
I mean, this kid is just so talented. I mean, this is pretty good defense here, to tell you the truth. How he's able to finish that floater from 10 feet.
And that's
a tough
I don't know who that floater bag.
Shot.
He's got great touch.
I mean, the stuff this guy is doing as a true freshman.
He's got, I was going to say Derrick Rose, but Derrick Rose had this like explosive sort of floater bag where he just got up, rose over you, and then he had the touch. This kid is pure touch in that mid to low to mid range area.
Is amazing. 18 points, 6 rebounds. His assist to turnover ratio is terrific. Free throw is up and good. Let's check in with John Rothstein.
Well, Rich, I talked to John Shire from Duke last night about Darius Acuff, and he said the most impressive thing about him as a freshman point guard, he doesn't need a screen to score the basketball. So crafty, so dynamic. Lab, you saw it on that play right there.
Yeah, there was no screen there. That was all just him.
To the buckets. Tugler back in the game. He's got 6 points.
Well, Rich,
By the way, no beef with Calipari, but these guys right now in the college game, man, I've heard some shit's going around, so I don't know.
John Shire from Duke last night about Darius Acuff, and he said the most.
I've dealt with some bullshit trying to crack that level. And I'm not talking about just me not getting a job. I'm talking about some fucking bullshit, all right? Some straight up unprofessionalism. So I'm not going to talk about that, but you know that's gonna be an asterisk if you ask me, to just everybody that's around right now.
Impressive thing about him as a freshman point guard, he doesn't need a screen to score the basketball. So crafty, so dynamic. Lap, you saw it on that play right there.
Yeah.
Look at that. See, take away the reject, commit to the responsibility, and then now you're blitzing. So they haven't blitzing that.
About him as
I want to take back my glaze there.
a freshman point guard, he doesn't need a screen to score the basketball. So crafty, so dynamic. Lap.
Good defense. I like the active hands. You see, this is what I'm talking about. I made that clip about LeBron getting blown by James Harden, and LeBron had his arms like stiffen out. That doesn't work.
You saw it on
This is what works. On the ball, you got to have your hands active and ready. You're not gonna, you're playing. You got to be an athlete, man. You can't be a statue. And look at him blitz. He takes away the reject, plays that angle.
Screen there. That was all.
Good jump.
doesn't need a screen.
You say don't leave your feet, but when you're 6'3" against 6'5s and 6'6s,
To score the
you might have to
basketball.
move your feet.
So crafty, so dynamic. Lap, you saw it on that play right there.
Yeah, there was no screen.
And this is a good guard. Also, this is a good guard, wing, whatever you want to call him. Well, this is how you beat the trap. He knows his passing lanes. He went over his ear, over the head, ear, and then down here bounce passes by their knees are the 5 spots you can pass the ball when you're under pressure. And he went up, fake a pass to make a pass, fundamental shit, right?
That was all just him. To the bucket.
And you get behind him, this guy ends up scoring by himself. But after that, you got 2 people out of the play. It's a 4-on-3 behind it in the half court. So if you're gonna blitz, you gotta force something. That's what you're trying to do. Otherwise, you take a gamble. You give up a bucket like this.
Back in the game. He's got 6 points, 3 assists, 3 rebounds, 1 turn.
Comfortable handling the ball against pressure.
6 points.
That's to be expected at this level in the college game, even. But in the NBA especially, it's necessary, of course.
3 assists.
Good between the.
3 rebounds.
I like it between the legs to protect the ball.
1 turnover. That's significant.
Smooth passing with both hands.
Because Arkansas's turned it
Obviously, smooth handling with both hands as well.
over 8 times.
Oh, Houston's in a matchup zone. Whoa, where are the smelling salts? I need the smelling salt. They haven't played zone 1 possession this year. Not one.
Good retreat dribble, reading the floor, setting up the offense.
Nice change by Kelvin Sampson. Haven't seen that much.
Ewan. Baseline try.
I mean, this is a freshman, and Houston is notoriously has like 35-year-olds on their team, right?
1 turnover. That's significant.
It's good composure.
Because Arkansas's turned it over 8 times.
Oh, Houston's in a matchup zone. Whoa, where are the smelling salts? I need the smelling salt. They haven't played zone 1 possession this year. Not one. Nice change by Kelvin Sampson. Haven't seen that much.
Ewan. Baseline.
I hate the term matchup zone. Like, every zone is a matchup zone. You're not just standing there. You know what I mean? Like, I get it though. Like, matchup zone obviously is more emphasis on guarding the guy that's in your zone, as opposed to just holding down like a responsibility. I don't know. I just feel like matchup zone is just everything is a matchup zone though. Like when you're in a 2-3 and somebody's standing in the corner, like what are you supposed to do? Just stand here in the mid post? Like no, you're gonna go favor that guy and play a matchup zone. At the end of the day, it's just less help side principles. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. I mean, look, Darius Acuff, man. I like it. He's good. He's a good player. This was not the best film for him, but this is again it's less exciting when you watch just raw tape. It's more exciting when you watch highlights. Obviously, he's capable of scoring the basketball, and he's good at reading the floor and finding his teammates. He's good on defense as well. He's a good true point guard. I think that he's got a future in the NBA. I would put him as the number 4 pick if you ask me in this NBA draft. But I do like him a lot as a player. It's just that the other guys are really good as well. So. Yeah, it's good stuff, and I think he's got a lot of development to go as well. Probably just in terms of he could probably still stand to put a little bit more muscle on his frame as he goes. He's a freshman, right? Look at these guys he's playing against. These guys are in their mid-20s. So, I mean, the fact that he's holding his own and making plays in this setting already is encouraging as far as if you want to take him in the NBA draft. But yeah, let me know what I should break down next. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace and love, all right?